tryna be like nobody else. No, I ain't tryna be like nobody else. No, I ain't tryna be like nobody else. Cause I'm having too much fun tryna be myself. No, I'm not the type of chick that like to follow trends. I got a small circle, no, don't need a lot of friends. You know I gotta get this money cause I like to spend. I see you haters watching, so I just give you a grin. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, I'm Down, coming through with another K content video. I already told y'all I was supposed to be posting last night, but y'all know how it is. You know, I'm a single mom. That's my excuse for everything, by the way. Like, I've told myself, whenever I have a child, anytime I'm late, anything, whatever the problem is, the excuse is going to be my child. That's on period, okay? So, yeah, no, for real, though. Like, I had to take care of him, and I had got off work kind of late because we was a little busy yesterday. So, yeah, it was a lot going on, so I didn't get a chance to make the video, and I didn't want to rush it because I don't want to just be making a video, like I said, just to be making it real quick. But I did tell you I was going to be doing a review for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I just watched it last night. Alright, so we're going to start from the bottom and work our way up, and at the bottom, I just mean my least favorite people on the show. So I'll start from the bottom and work my way up. So starting at the bottom, we're going to talk about Dora, okay? So it was only part 1, and already she's getting on my nerves. What's crazy is, like, the first couple of episodes that she was in, I did like her, but then it started to seem like she was just, like people, like critics were saying, like she didn't seem like she wanted to give Kenya a chance. I think that she was one of those fans of the show that was watching it and already probably just had like her feelings about Kenya before the show, so now she just trying to jump right in and act like, oh, Kenya did something to her, you know what I'm saying? So that's how it was really coming off to me. Her crying and all of that. Y'all gotta remember that Drew is an actress. So don't forget that Drew is an actress first, and people could cry on command all the time. I don't think it was that deep or that serious. Kenya was wrong for retweeting anything mentioning her child, whether it's something like saying her child negative looking or whatever the case may be. The mentioning of someone's child is just wrong. Now, let me cut over to how I am. I have definitely talked about people's kids before. Like, when I'm mad, I might call your kid ugly. Like, I might say your kid can't talk, they can't read, they slow. Like, I've definitely done stuff like that or said things like that to people when I didn't like them, but I don't really care for those people. That doesn't make it right. I'm just letting you know that, you know, people do it. Like, it does happen. Kenya's not the first one to reshare a tweet or something mentioning somebody's child. I mean, she has said something about Nene's kids before and said that her kids look just like her, which I thought was a funny way of calling them ugly without actually saying they were ugly. I'm not saying that they're ugly. I'm just saying that that's what her implication was, okay? Now, back to Drew. So she was crying all on command. I wasn't buying it. Ralph, we still don't know what you did. You talking about you on the beach, you taking jogs for 3 days? And like Candy said, you could have went somewhere if it was just really just about being away from your wife, you could have went somewhere that was still in Atlanta, didn't tell her where you was going, because you already didn't tell her where you was going when you left another state. You went to a whole nother state. I'm feeling like Florida, Tampa, that particular place, you went there for a reason, because you probably know somebody there or you dealing with somebody there. That's as simple as that. Now, like Candy said, it ain't for me to buy. So it's not for me to believe. That's on Drew, boo. If you want to believe that he was jogging and clearing his head, honey, that shit don't even sound right, though. Like, I keep trying to make excuses for him because I do like Ralph, but it's just like, stop. Like, you wasn't jogging enough. Like, then you full of shit. Now, I'm done with Drew, bitch. I'm done talking about your ass. Who was next on the list? Let's see who was all on the stage in order of how I like them. Now, Drew's just at the bottom just because I just don't like her. All right, so I guess I'll come up with Latoya because she's new. Alright, so she's the next person I'm going to talk about. She didn't have that much of a scene because, like I said, it's just part 1, so we're going to see more of her in part 2. But she came out guns blazing, coming straight at Drew, calling her SpongeBob. Drew, as usual, don't know what's going on. Who sent this person there? She learning a lot from Porsha with the, who said that? Like, she's always oblivious. The bitch don't never know what's going on. She remind me of Eva sometimes, because Eva say some shit, you come back to it, she be like, no, I never said, like, girl, bitch, you said it. But Latoya Ali, she definitely, just like people were saying, they were saying, oh, she's worse than Kenya, she's the center. She is just like Kenya. You gotta remember, they're the same sign. Latoya is just a younger version of her, and it just seems more over the top because it's new to y'all. Anything that y'all see somebody doing something new to y'all, well, a new person doing something, it's going to seem like it's new to y'all. But Kenya been doing the same shit that she's doing. The only difference is see,
it seems like Latoya doesn't have malicious intent, whereas though Kenya does seem like she has malicious intent. So I'll just say that. It seems like Kenya knows what she's doing. Latoya just doesn't know any better. That's what it seems like. Unless the bitch is putting on the act and acting like she don't know no better. Alright, now, Latoya came out. I didn't like her outfit. It looked like it was ill-fitted. She didn't have the body for it, and that's all I got to say about that. We're going to see more of her in part 2, but it seemed like she was grinding Drew up, which I was happy about, because Drew needs to get grinded up. She's one of those self-righteous people, and religious people get on my damn nerves. Now, I grew up in a religious household, but it's annoying because y'all always ready to condemn, like, okay, you was the same one that was busting it open and you married. You was letting the stripper put his dick on you. Like, girl, bye. Sit the fuck down. Have several fucking seats. Latoya, I don't really know you like that. As far as what you did to filing in her house, I thought that was rude, disrespectful. You seemed like you was coming off as a hater, like you was jealous, like you was mad that she was living in that house. You wish that you was living in that house. That's what it was coming off like. I guess I'll see more about, I have more to say about you in the next part, the next time when y'all do part 2 next Sunday. Moving on from her, who's next on the list? I guess we can start with Cynthia. She didn't really talk this much this reunion, which she never really talked too much. And she doesn't have to, because she's a pretty girl. Not saying that that's all she has to offer. I'm just saying she's pretty. She can sit pretty. Like, you know, she looked nice as usual. I definitely didn't like her hair. I thought the hair was wrong for the dress. But beyond that, oh, back to Latoya real quick. Latoya's beat was on point and her hair was fucking laid. Period. But back to Cynthia, yeah, she looked nice. She didn't really say too much, but like I said, I'll see her in the next part of the reunion. I think they're gonna start getting into her wedding and all of the stuff, all of that nonsense. But I didn't like her hair. Who else was on the stage? Because I'm only doing the peach holders right now. Okay, we'll go to Porsha. All right, so Porsha, I be back and forth. Like, I be back and forth because Porsha comes off to me as like a fake person. Even when she's trying to be authentic, she just doesn't seem authentic. She just doesn't seem genuine. She comes off very, very much disingenuous to me. That doesn't stop me from liking her. The bitch can dress her ass off. Her hair is always fucking laid. And she's a kiki. Like, the bitch is funny as shit. Like, she seemed like she one of them girlfriends you can hang around. Now, the problem I got with Porsha is it does seem like she's putting on facades and stuff for the show sometimes. Like, I wish she was a little bit more like Candy. Candy seems the same on set, off set. Whereas though Porsha seemed like she switched up just a little bit on set. I see now though she's starting to come out of her shell in the ways of she's more comfortable with her sexuality and with herself. Because in past seasons, you know, she used to be married and she was dealing with, you know, trying to be a good girl, you know, from the South, you know, and all of those things that come along with a woman being from the South, you know. There's connotations that come along with that. So, you know, you're supposed to be like a lady and you wear your little church dress and, you know, you're not supposed to have sex before marriage and all your kids are supposed to be within a wedding, like wedlock, you know. So that's where she's coming from, and you know, now she seems like she's getting more comfortable with putting herself out there. So I will say I appreciate that. As far as her at the reunion, she definitely let Kenya know, like, hey, you was doing this, that, and the third, but then when somebody else do it, you be ready to jump on them and bitch you do the same shit, which is very true. Kenya does do a lot of shit, but then as soon as you come at her about it, all instead of saying you right, I was wrong, she'll just come back at you about something that you did that was similar. That's annoying because it seems like you can never get through to somebody like Kenya, because it's just like you're never going to see the error in your ways. Instead of accepting your faults and your wrongdoings, you just so ready to just say, well, you got faults and you got wrongdoings too. Well, bitch, we not talking about that. We talking about your ass. We talking to you, bitch. So Porsha was definitely letting her know, and I'm sure that's going to continue in part 2. Porsha looked nice, but like I said, she had on the same dress from when she went to Cynthia's wedding. So that was weird. Like, I don't really understand that. Somebody trying to call me while I'm in the middle of doing my video. Like, what is y'all doing? Anyway, back off of Porsha. Now we're going to move on to Kenya. Kenya looked nice. I loved her high bun. I loved the earrings that she was wearing. And I liked the cut of the dress. What I didn't like was the little sheer thing here. I thought that should have just been bare. Like, take the sheer off. Beyond that, she looked nice. I was mad that everybody, the only person that really went with the theme was Candy, because I love themes. And I don't like when people don't do it, because that's so exciting. It's like, oh, I can't wait to see what they have on. And then it's like y'all look like y'all going to a very luxurious funeral. Y'all all got on all black and lace and, you know, sheer and feathers, oxtails and everything like that. And it's like, what the fuck? Where is the dungeon-esque? because laces and sheerness is not the only thing that's dangerous. I was happy that Candy took it all the way there. I loved Candy's hair. I didn't really care for her outfit. I liked the cape thing that she had on, and I liked her hair, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. Her nose was nice too. But Kenya, she as usual is always deflecting. As soon as they brought up the Native American situation, instead of her saying like, oh, you know, I was wrong, she did say that she was wrong and that she apologized, whatever. But instead of just leaving it at that, she had to bring up how Porsha did it, how Drew did it, and it's just like, girl, like, can you just say you fucked up? Please. That's so hard for you, girl. Like, just say I fucked up. I fucked up. Some people have a real hard time with that. If you fuck up, you're a human being. It's okay. It's okay you made a mistake. It's okay. Go and live through it. She be getting on my damn nerves, but it's like I love and I hate her. Kenya is like a child to a parent. It's the best worst thing because like she's great for the show and she keeps the ratings high, but it's just like, do you really want her as a friend in real life? And people are always saying she's so different in real life. Well, bitch, you need to bring that different person to the show because a lot of motherfuckers don't like you. Period. But these motherfuckers ain't paying your bills, so I guess she ain't really gotta please us. Moving on to Candy. Like I said, Candy ain't get a chance to really talk that much. She did say in her speak on it. By the way, Candy definitely commented, responded to one of my comments like I'm hype. Yeah, she said it. She said thanks, cake. So don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. I was acknowledged. I actually met Candy in real life. In 2019 Labor Day weekend, I was in Atlanta and I was at the old lady gang and her and Ty there. Ty was there. And Ty, you look good, and Candy, you did a good job with Ty because Ty looks good in person. He don't look bad on TV, but in person he really be glistening. I met her and like I said, she just said thanks, cake. You know, she didn't say like, oh, she know me and respond to nothing like that, but I was just hype. You know, that definitely made my night. I'm not gonna lie. So Candy's always been one of my favorites on the show because like I said, I'm all about authenticity and genuineness, and I feel like she definitely brings that. Candy definitely can be sneaky sometimes. I do see her sometimes throwing a little shade here and there, but it's like it's part of the show. Everybody throws shade, so before you're trying to come at her and say she a bad friend, one thing I will say about her is she owns everything. If she said something, she'll say she said it. If she did something, she'll say she did it. I've never seen Candy lie. That's one thing I can say. I don't remember Candy ever lying and saying she didn't say something or she didn't do something or whatever when she was approached about something. So that's the one thing I like about Candy, and I think that that's probably why she has the most fans and why she has been on the show so long, because people, it's a reality show. People want some reality, some authenticity. So that's all I got for y'all for this first part of the reunion. And I just wanted to make sure I put this video out because like I said I was going to do it, but I got to start getting myself ready for work, getting my son ready and everything like that. One more thing I just wanted to add real quick, because I definitely got to start getting out of here. What I was saying about Candy, she was saying something on her speak on it, basically saying that, you know, they had cut to another scene of the reunion while she was in the middle of talking to Drew, like making it clear about her Native American costume. She was saying that they was at a family event and they was doing it for some reason, who gives a damn why, but the real tea is that she was at a Halloween party. Drew was. So it's just another thing I wanted to mention real quick, because Drew just comes off, like I said, like she's just unauthentic. She's a liar. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure I got that in there because I had started talking about that, but I got starstruck real quick, and I told y'all Candy had commented, responded to me. But anyway, moving on from that, I hope you guys have a blessed day. I'll see you guys in the next video, and make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys.